In this session, we're going to make one of these simple origami bookmarks. I really like this model because I'm the kind of person who always seems to be getting stuck or interrupted halfway through a paragraph. So I like this one because you can slide it onto the edge of your book like this, and it'll point right to where you left off. And then as you close your book, you'll know what page you're on, and then when you open it up, you'll also remember exactly where you left off. So I like that model, and also it's quite simple to fold. So I will be using colored paper so you can kind of see both sides, but since I'm making this demonstration for my classroom, we'll start with a normal 60-pound piece of paper, and we'll need to make our origami square. So we're going to start by taking the top edge of our paper here and folding it down to the edge here to make a starting square. So take your paper, and remember, like I say, fold it only about halfway, and then just gently roll it and slide it to the edge until you get right up to the edge. Hold it down with your left hand or right hand, depending which way you go, and crease it along the diagonal. Use your bone folder so you've got a nice strong crease. Then we want to take this little bottom piece and cut it off. So I like to fold my paper back and cut right along that edge. I like to fold it with my bone folder and then open it up and cut it. I like to use my book knife here, just a simple butter knife. Works really well for getting a nice cut without having to cut with scissors. And then you've got an origami square. Okay, at this point, I'm going to switch over to my colored paper, but this colored paper is exactly the same size. Okay, so you can just imagine you're working along with me, and you've got your paper square, and I've got this one. What you're going to do is you're going to fold it from right to left, valley fold it, crease it with your bone folder, and then open it up, and you're going to cut on this line here, this fold line. We want to cut that because all we need is a half sheet. So actually the paper you have right now will make 2 bookmarks. So if you want to make 2 along with the video, that's great. If not, and you want to save your paper for something else, that's fine too. So I'm going to start here with my bookmark. Then what you do, you take this, whichever side you want out, doesn't matter. I'm going to take my white sheet, or my white side up, and I'm going to valley fold it this way and crease it with my bone folder, and then open it up and take the top edge here and fold it down so it meets up with the center. Okay, you want that to be a nice fold, and you want to leave yourself just a little room in the center because we're going to fold into the center again, and we don't want it to overlap the center line. So leave yourself just a little bit of room there. Okay, now we're going to take this outside edge and fold it again into the center. You want it right along that center line. And the point that we're folding up at the top here is going to be the point of our bookmark. So try to get it as nice and neat as possible. Do the same thing on the other side. And your model should look something like that. Then you're going to flip over your model so it looks like that, and you're going to take these edges here and fold them into the center. And fold the other side into the center. Again, you want to leave yourself just a little bit of room there. And use your bone folder so it's a nice strong crease. Okay, then you're going to flip it back over this way, and we're going to fold it here. You're going to fold it so that you've got a line from this corner over to that corner. You can see my dotted line there. You want to fold it so that it looks like this, so that the point is right along the center line and it's just creased like that. Now you could leave it like this. I find that it's a little bit tighter if you take one more fold and you take the top edge here and fold it back behind. So I'm going to flip my model over, and then I'm going to take this fold and I'm just going to fold it down one more time a little bit, crease it really good so that it stays a little better. Okay, and that's how you make your finished origami bookmark. Okay, here's a version that I have that'll look more like what you've got if you just used the regular 60-pound paper in my classroom. And so, like I said at the beginning, this is a really nice model because it's simple, and you can also set it onto the edge of your paper to kind of remind you exactly where you left off, because it'll point right to the place where you left off. Okay, and that's how you make the simple origami bookmark.